Sony has officially launched the 5th generation of its RX100 camera, the RX100 V model DSC RX100 V. As expected from Sony, little has changed from the last iteration of this camera in terms of its overall design. It features the same simple, understated aesthetic that Sony users have come to love from the RX100 series. Inside the camera, however, is an entirely different story. At the heart of the RX100 V is an all-new 1.0 type stacked Exmor RS CMOS sensor with a DRAM chip. This newly developed sensor works hand-in-hand with a new image processing system to expand the memory buffer and improve image quality, especially at high ISOs. Where things drastically improve is in the autofocus system. The RX100 V features an innovative fast hybrid AF system, the fastest autofocus system Sony has ever put in a camera. By combining phase detection and contrast detection autofocus, Sony has been able to minimize autofocus time to as little as 0.05 seconds. There are 315 autofocus points within the system, which covers an impressive 65% of the sensor's surface. Another addition to the autofocus system is a new AFA mode. This new autofocus mode enables the camera to automatically switch between continuous and single-shot AF mode as needed. The new image processing system also impresses with the help of a new front-end LSI chip. Working together with the camera's Bionz X image processing engine, the system is able to capture up to 24 frames per second at the full 20.1 megapixels for up to 150 shots. On the topics of shutter, it's also worth mentioning the new shutter Sony has included in the RX100 V. Deemed an anti-distortion shutter by the company, it's capable of shooting at up to 1/32,000 of a second and aims to reduce the rolling shutter or jello effect often seen with fast-moving subjects. One of the shining features of the RX100 lineup is its video capabilities. The RX100 V is no exception. It features 4K video recording with full pixel readout and no pixel binning to make sure minimal detail is lost. It relies on Sony's XAVCS codec, which is wrapped up as an MP4 file. Like its predecessor, the RX100 V features an impressive range of slow-motion video modes and can do so for roughly twice as long as the RX100 IV. In full 1080p shooting, the RX100 V is capable of recording at 120 frames per second, with 240, 480, and 960 frames per second possible with lower resolutions. Composing and reviewing of images is done on a high-contrast 2.35 million XGA OLED True Finder. It's capable of articulating 180 degrees upwards for easier composition with lower subjects and, of course, simple selfies. Wireless connectivity includes Wi-Fi and NFC functionality, which works alongside Sony's growing collection of Play Memories camera applications. If you're looking to take to the seas with the RX100 V, Sony was kind enough to develop a dedicated underwater housing, available as an optional accessory. The new Sony CyberShot RX100 V, model DSC RX100 V, will ship late in October 2016 and will retail for $1,000. The underwater housing is expected to cost $350 and will be released in November.